probably have a feedback whether I'm doing it right. I spend around 3 hours with my friends every week as a friend of my choice. Sorry, a friend of my choice. My choose correct.
Plans inevitably change.
Take the action that I want to take.
And adjust to changing
Important to me. All throughout the day, chair. I think this is time that is wasted. But that also tires me. All throughout the day, it also tires me. Now, this is feedback I'm trying to ask probably everybody. Because of the forward-thinking habit, I could be one of the important reasons of say no when you can't. Me saying I will then find out you are in different place. But the position that you put me in, my job is to do. That's the job. I hope that tolerance. Second, sir, if management that I have for daily if I manage my time, manage myself, time management. What is your thought of this? Concept more Western when we come up when we talk about balanced work life. Then the digitalization coming in between the way we operating these days. Where is the balance? I mean, Redmai is sitting home. There is one girl who's sitting. So I think is it important that we do the best in the concept of balance.
Hi Soumya, hope I am audible. Hello, sir. Thank you so much for joining, sir. We are just waiting for the 7 p.m. so that more and more people join.
Yeah, yeah. So can we check the camera as well?
Sorry,
Can we check the camera?
change the camera. Sorry,
Check,
sir. I did
check,
not.
check the camera.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
So right now I think it's blocked.
Just a second. Can you switch it on now, sir?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So still I am getting this message. You cannot start your video because the host has.
Sorry, sir. What is it showing?
You cannot start your video because the host has stopped it.
Just a second. I'll get it checked, sir. One
Yeah,
minute.
yeah. Sure, sure, sure. So how is my voice quality? It's good.
Yeah, yeah, sir. It's good.
Okay.
Uh, Yogesh, sir, can you please try? Yeah.
Yeah. So now I am able to on the video.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay. Thanks. Yeah.
योगेश जी नमस्कार. Very warm
Sir,
welcome on Arise platform.
thank you very much, sir.
Nice of
And
you.
how are you?
I'm well, sir.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll start at sharp 7.
Yes, sir.
Okay, no issues. Yeah.
हो ना ते मगाशी ते झालं कर
Samya, can we start with the Jana Gana Mana?
Yes.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Bharat Mata ki.
Jai.
Jai.
Good evening, everyone present here. I welcome you to this tech talk with Mr. Yogesh Dubey from Tata Teleservices Limited on the new normal with technology advantages. And as we talk about the new normal, I would like to remind you all to adhere to the COVID-19 norms, maintain social distancing, avoid going out whenever it's not extremely necessary, and wash hands often. And thank you so much for joining us today. I would like Mr. Mohan Anturkar to take this webinar ahead. And thank you everybody for joining. I hope you have a lovely evening with lots and lots of learning. Thank you.
Thank you, Soumya. Now, what Bill Gates has said is, the one which is adaptable easily is the advancement of the technology. Now, we have seen in the last 1 year, including the 3-year-old child, now he is aware what is Zoom. And trust me, Yogesh sir, in the last 2 days, I have learned Loom also, not only Zoom, Loom also. I have learned myself, how to make the videos. So these are all new technologies which we are getting adopted very fast. And probably it is a forced, in the last 1 year, but it is very easy now. People are familiar, people are getting comfortable. Even the people, those who are in the above 60 age, they are also now very much comfortable on YouTube, WhatsApp, and even Facebook also. So the new generation is obviously, making absolutely easily, they are tech savvy, probably I can say that. So all these new things now coming to with relation with the corporates, industries, or MSMEs. Just on our foundation day, I recollect on foundation day, one Mr. Ghosh visited our platform, and he said it is absolutely essential to make use of this technology for the benefit of the business. Now that is where probably people like us will learn a lot from Yogesh sir, and I am sure this will be a lot of eye-opener, a lot of ideas which will be eye-opening, a lot of new things which will come and we will implement. And I understand Yogesh ji is the PMP certified. So I'm really eager to hear to Mr. Yogesh, and they, normally I share one thought with the community, which is, good thought. What they say is the happiness in small things and success in big things. Happiness in small things and success in big things. So let us enjoy, be smiling 24/7, and happy. Let us have the success in big technologies and big things. So I request Anand Parnitkar to share the oath. Over to Anand Parnitkar.
Soumya, can you share the oath? Can you display it?
Just a second.
Yeah. Let us start the Arise oath as our normal practice. I'm a responsible human being.
I am a responsible human being.
Ready to support.
Ready to support.
Share and collaborate.
Share and
Share
Share and
collaborate.
collaborate.
I will be honest in my actions
I
I
will
will be
I'll
honest
be
in
honest
my
in my actions
towards everyone.
towards
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 everyone.
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 I will enjoy my journey
I
I
will
will
I will
enjoy
enjoy
my
my journey
with a large heart and tolerance
with a
with a
large
with
large
large
heart and
heart and
tolerance
tolerance
towards Arise community and society.
towards
towards the
towards
right
Arise
community.
community and society.
I will establish
I
I
will
will
establish
establish
entrepreneurial brotherhood
entrepreneurial
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 brotherhood
brotherhood
to strengthen my country and humanity.
to
to strengthen
strengthen
my
my
country
country
and
and
humanity.
humanity.
Jai Hind.
Jai
Jai
Hind.
Thank you. Over to Dr. Yogesh.
Thank you very much, Anandji, and all the Arise trustees and office bearers. Thank you very much, Yogesh Dubey. Now, one Yogesh is talking to other Yogesh. So, uh, welcome to our platform. I'm happy to share with you and for people who are joining in what is Arise, what do we do, how we have been able to develop ourselves as a community, and more importantly, why do we exist? Uh, Arise has been a beautiful community where people from different walks of businesses have come together. Uh, we are a pretty young organization. It's been last 4 years that we've been working, and we are a non-profit organization where people come in, people share their knowledge, people network with right people, and of course, try consistently to improve their businesses and relationship in the community. In the last year, during the pandemic situations, we have been able to do some remarkable work, whether it was donation of food to the people in the captive kitchen, whether it was creating systems that allowed people to scale up or probably improve their businesses even if they were locked down. Uh, the operation reboot is where we focused on how businesses that were not getting more, were into a lot of challenges. We came together as a community and helped those businesses. Precisely, the number was 15 such businesses were pulled off and made positive in terms of their working, not in terms of the other. The positive is a negative word these days, right? So we also worked a lot on Operation Udan. Operation Udan was where the community members came in together. They started doing collective bargaining. They started getting more bigger orders for themselves, whether it was in government, whether it was in defense, whether it was in infra. A lot of work happened by the community along with the way we were trying to operate. Apart from this, one of the finest things that Arise does is its spiritual bend, where people like Guru Gaur Gopal Das and our recent activities, we are also having Swami Mukhananda and other people, other eminent spiritual leaders who come in and who speak at the forum. This forum has been extremely active, uh, almost 7 to 8 activities every month that happens. One of the notable activity that I would like to share with you is Arise Recovery Clinic. This recovery clinic is for people whose money is stuck up in the market. We have been able to create a panel of advocates who assist these people whose money is not coming out from the market. So my humble request to all of the members who are there, please avail all these services. The community is for you, and more importantly, people who are not Risen, please inquire more about it. You will understand the ethos that we've built the organization with. We are also supporting the high price in the steel industry with ICA, which is the All India Association, Chambers of Association, which is now forming into a governing body which will be operating across India. And we supporting and writing letters and ensuring that the noise is created so that we are able to make some change in the steel and the raw material prices that we are having, and which is the hike. So please support that movement as well. It is all for the benefits of MSMEs that we are trying to work here, and make sure that you attend these beautiful webinars and training sessions and education sessions that we keep offering to all our members and non-members. Over to Mohanji and Niranjanji. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you, Dr. Yogesh, and very nice introduction on Arise. What are the activities we do? I'll quickly take you to the activities that we have performed during a couple of months and what have been planned for coming days. So we started this year with Foundation Day, where President and Chief of Projects Partha Ghoshji from Kalyani Steel and Mr. Atul Srivastavaji from State Bank of India visited us. It was a wonderful evening with them, a lot of discussion, followed by Arise Recovery Clinic, which happens every second and fourth Saturday. A lot of members take benefit of this. We also had a very beautiful session by Dr. Yogesh Pawar in these troubled times and how to come out of this with solace to our mind and business. Then a very energetic event that was organized for international trade who want to export, who want to import, and our chief guest was Sri Anand Paranjpeji, and a very thoughtful, very informative session he had conducted. And last session, which was on 4th of June, last Friday, it was by Sri Narendra Pawar, and he has created a very beautiful agri-marketing model and has been able to almost make 700 to 800 youths get into the business, get their lives to the better state, and has also made 100 crores of business in only 10 years. So very wonderful night was there. A lot of people attended it, and a lot of people were, I think, benefited with his thought process. Next, which is coming up after this event, is on Sunday. Sunday evening, 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. Swami Mukundanandaji will be there, enlightening us on 7 divine laws. I think this will be a very wonderful session. Swamiji is giving this session live from US. And on 20th of June, it's a Father's Day. So we are enjoying this day with father, son, and father, daughter pairs running business together successfully and going to learn a lot of from them how to handle businesses together. 21st June, as we all know, it's International Yoga Day. So it will be an early morning session. We'll be having 7:30 to 8 a.m. session. So do participate in yoga on 21st of June. Next three events, which are on 25th June, L&T, Larsen Tubro will be coming and showcasing what their latest solutions are there for Arise members. They have come up with beautiful platform where you can trade your products, you can publish your products, and let us learn a lot of from them on 25th of June. On 27th of June, again in the morning, as Dr. Yogesh was referring to, we have Swami Gyan Vatsalji. A lot of learning, life lessons to business lesson. A wonderful morning it will be. So please do join us. And the last one on 6th of July, that is the last program of this session, we will have Sri Madhav Ganpuleji, who's a CA, and we'll be discussing a lot of GST related and law related things. It will be again a session from evening 7 to 8:30 p.m. So do join us. Very welcome to all attendees. And I request Mohanji to introduce guest for today's session and the text session forward from here.
Yeah, I am absolutely delighted, Niranjan, the way he is. Niranjan is, by the way, Yogesh Dubeyji, Niranjan is presently working as a foundation route, and he is planning a lot of activities. And now, let me talk about Yogeshji. I will say only few words. Probably you will get unfolded through Dr. Yogesh, because that is how we will enjoy rather than me introducing. So Yogesh is a highly qualified technocrat, and we have been talking since last 10 minutes on technology. He has been with TCS, and today he has a lot of experience in the new technologies, digital technologies, which is going to help us. And he will definitely enlighten all of us in the new technologies with his knowledge, experience, and all these qualifications. I'm sure we will have next 1 hour will be wonderful for all of us. I now request Dr. Yogesh to start interacting with Yogesh Dubeyji.
Thank you very much. It's going to be really difficult. Can I call you Yogesh? Is that okay? Because I generally, it becomes a little difficult to take your own name.
Yeah,
So
no issues. Yeah. So we
good.
are both Yogesh. Yeah.
Yeah. So quickly, what is the today's topic focusing on? We all know there is a great need of data. There's a great need to understand technology. Uh, there's a great need to look into the various aspects of new technology that is coming, the big data and the IoTs and the AIs that are coming. I think that should that we start off from this so that we can build it on. So over to you. We would all want to listen to you on that, and then probably we'll on the question answers round. That's when we'll take a lot of questions from people as well. That's where I will navigate. That's it. So over to you now.
Thank you, Dr. Yogesh. So today, my discussion will be based on the new normal, right? How the things are moving now, and what kind of digital technologies are available to support during this pandemic time, and how the technology partners can support work from home scenario so that SME and SME can get maximum benefit out of the technology. Okay. So let me share my screen. Hope you are able to see my screen.
Yes,
You
sir.
are able to see my screen?
Yes, we are able to see.
Yeah. So hi everyone, very good evening to all of you. And I would like to thanks Niranjan ji, Mohan ji, Dr. Yogesh, and all the Arise Foundation for giving me this platform so that I can just share my thoughts and represent my organization. Okay. So I am Yogesh Dubey. I am part of solution engineering team and working as a solution architect in Tata Tele Business Services from last 8 years. Okay. So this is a very challenging time, and probably from last 1 year, or I can say more than 1 year, yes, we are going through this pandemic phase. Okay. And probably we cannot forget this date. Okay. So 24th March 2020, right? And India got nationwide lockdown, okay? And probably 3 years back, right? Have you even thought that this kind of scenario will come one day? Or have you imagined that one day your kids will get schooling in home? Or have you ever thought that most of your employees will start working from home? Okay, but nowadays all the things are happening. Okay, our kids are getting schooling in home. Most of our employees are working from home. Virtual meeting, webinars, that is part of our daily routine. And even most of the things we are just buying from the online tools. Okay, for me, right, I never bought any vegetable by using these online tools before this pandemic, but nowadays I am doing it very comfortably. Okay, and even if you just go back on flashback, go back on that scenario when the online schooling has started. Okay, so probably yes, at that time, so most of the kids were not able to manage the online tools. Okay, and स्टार्टिंग के जो आधा घंटा होता था उसमें तो गुड मॉर्निंग में निकल जाता था, राइट? देन प्रोबेबली देयर आर म्यूट अनम्यूट, कैमरा ऑन कर रहे हैं, ऑफ कर रहे हैं, राइट? And probably every audience are able to see that घर घर की कहानी शो just free of cost, right? And आपने ये ऑब्जर्व किया होगा, जनरली I have observed that. So पप्पा बेचारे झाड़ू लेके बनियान में झाड़ू लगा रहे हैं घर का. Okay, so a lot of funny things we have seen. Okay, and but nowadays, okay, so this kids has become very smart. Okay, so right now, so they are just muting their self. They are they will become, may make the camera off, then they can join in the classes. Okay, and even if they want to ask some question, so they can just raise the hand. So this is how we are becoming smart. Okay, or I can say we are becoming smarter day by day by using this kind of tools. Hence, this is the word new normal, and I can refer that this is the smart normal. Okay. but how this has made or how this has become possible? Okay, obviously this is the help of technology, and there are a lot of development happening in the digital front, and this is the I can say there is a lot of transformation happening in the digital front. Okay, and this is just a buzzword like going digital or digitization or digital India. Okay, and there are a lot of technologies available in the digital front. Okay, so like cloud. So cloud is a very good technology wherein you need not to invest on infrastructure. Okay, so there are cloud service provider available wherein you can just host all your infrastructure. And during this pandemic time, I have seen that there are a lot of organizations, they have just migrated their in-house infrastructure into cloud. Okay, and this cloud solutions or technology is very scalable and flexible enough so that at any given point in time you can just upscale your resources, or if your project is over, so you can just downgrade it. Okay, in just a few clicks. Okay, so this is how you can save a huge infrastructure cost. And also there are cloud technologies or service providers are available who are providing like pay-per-use model. So whatever you will use, basis on that you need to pay. And there are other technologies are available like IoT, artificial intelligence, machine learning. Okay, so by using this kind of technology, you can just make your process automate, or you can automate your all the process and improve your productivity. There is a big data. Okay, so by data analysis, you can just understand what is your customer behavior. Okay, so let's say for example, अगर आपको टी-शर्ट परचेस करना है, and if you go on any of the online purchasing sites or applications, and next moment if you open your Facebook, so there are a lot of advertisement coming for comes for the t-shirt. Okay, or if you open your web WhatsApp, so you can see there are a lot of advertisement will come. Okay, so this is the use of data analytics and machine learning. Basis on that, you can just understand what your customer is looking for, and basis on that, you can just customize your product and services, and you can just offer to your customers. There is a software as a services, so there are a lot of business applications are available in the market, and you can just subscribe these applications based on your own requirement or based on your business case, and you can explore that. So rather is investing your time, money, efforts to developing this kind of applications. It's advisable. You can just use this kind of applications. And also there are applications available who are supporting pay-per-use model. Okay, so whatever you will subscribe that application, and whatever you will use basis on that, you can just pay. So this is how this digital technologies are playing a very critical role nowadays for any of the industry. Okay. Now you can see this screen. Okay, so probably you are able to see there is a cow. Okay, and it's a very beautiful cow, and there is a long horn. Okay, thick horns. Okay, right? But what I am trying to showcase that these are the not a simple cows. Rather, I can say these are the technology-enabled cows. Okay, and this is the example of our own Chitle Dairy in Maharashtra, and they have adopted the IoT technology, and they have increased their milk productivity 2x time in just 3 years with the same set of resources. So that is the beauty of technology, or I can say that is the importance of the technology. Okay. Here you can see that there is a robot. Okay, and this robot is selling the coffee vending machines. This is the example of Nestle, and they are using the artificial intelligence, and they are just this robot are interacting with all the human beings like a human being does. Okay, so they are also showcasing the emotions. Okay, so this is how the technologies are just driving the business nowadays. Okay. But do you think that adopting digital technologies are so simple as it seems? Bit confused. Okay, so एक तरफ तो आप बोल रहे हैं कि there are a lot of benefits of digital technologies, and दूसरी तरफ बोल रहे हैं कि यार there are also challenges are associated. It's not a simple technology which can be easily adopted. Okay, so how, what you can do now? So what to do now? So it's a better you can ask some questions. Okay, so there is one theory like you can ask why 5 times and probably you can get answer. So it's a very important for any organization to just ask some questions if you are adopting any kind of technologies. So specifically in case of digital technologies. So the question might be like this. Okay, so what does going digital mean? So whatever the technology you are trying to adopt, so you should have the clear cut understanding of that technology, whether this technology is aligned with your business or aligned with your business case or use cases or not. Okay, so this kind of understanding you should have while you are adopting any kind of technologies, specifically in case of digital technology. Second is that a cost of change. Okay, so yes, let's say for example, if you are investing 1 lakh rupees to adopt this technology, and the ROI is around 10 years, so probably I don't think that is the business viable. Okay, so yes, there might be a case wherein you can just achieve your ROI in 1 or 2 months. So probably that is the best technology for your organization, and you can go ahead. So you need to just be careful about all these things. Okay, yeah, this is also very important, right? So if you are adopting any digital technology, so you need to understand whether your employees are capable enough or skilled enough to manage that technology, or you need to hire some expert from the market. Okay, so this is a very critical. Okay, so I will share one use case here. So in my previous job, okay, around 10 years back, so I was implementing digital PBX in Southeastern Central Railway. Okay, and they were using the Strouger exchange. So probably if you have seen how the Strouger exchange is. Okay, so it's just a very huge exchange, right? Telephone exchange, and there is a huge hall required to build that exchange. Okay, and it's 100% mechanical. So if you dial any number, so probably complete hall there will be a noise, kirr, 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 like that. Okay, and when we have implemented that digital technology, so they were very excited. It's just a very small, and it can suffice all their purpose. And but they were not aware how to handle this technology. So we have given the 1 month training to all their employees how to manage this technology or this digital EPBX. Okay, so this is a very critical, right? So basis on that, you can just educate your employees, or you can train your employees so that they can manage that technology. Yes, so here you can see that there is a typewriter, there is a computer. Okay, so can you just imagine that can this typewriter does all the work what the computer can does? Okay, so if typewriter is not able to perform that task, so probably you need to replace this typewriter and you need to buy this laptop. So you need to just check whether your legacy system is compatible with the new technology or not. Yes, so technologies are changing very frequently, right? So let's say if you are investing in one technology, and in the coming 6 months, if there will be new technology will come, then what about your what happens about your investment? Okay, so for example, right, so all the telecom service provider, so they were just investing infrastructure, or they were building infrastructures of 3G, but Jio has came with the 4G. That was the latest technology, and they have captured the complete market, and all the telecom operators, they have again invested, and they have built their infrastructure for 4G, and they have gone on a very huge financial losses. Okay, and probably you can see that there are a lot of telecom companies that shut their shop. Okay, so this is a very critical, right? If you are adopting any technology, so you should have the future vision. So you need to also understand what the things are happening in the technology. Okay, basis on that you can take your decisions. Yes, so this is related with your deployment. So right, let's say if you have finalized any technology for your organization, so how you are going to deploy it, whether you can go you can deploy in a one go, or there will be a phase wise manner. Okay, so basis on you can just decide your planning. Yes, so this is also very critical measures, right? Okay, so while you are adopting any technology, so how you can measure the success? Okay, so in terms of cost, quality, and speed. Okay, so let's say if you are a manufacturing company, so whether your speed are increasing or not by adopting this technology, or if you are a product company, so whether your product quality is improving or not by adopting say, any kind of technology, or even whether you are able to save your cost for your organization by adopting any technology. So this is a very critical, right? And even if you propose to the management, right, about any of the technologies, so the first question they will ask, okay, so what is the outcome? So it's just a very important for you as a owner or as a functional head for your organizations, so that this measure should be ready to propose any of the technology in front of your management. Yes, so vendors, if any vendor who are providing end-to-end solutions, so obviously that is the best vendor for your organization, because so you can just transfer your this accountability to that single vendor. Okay, so generally in real life it happens that if there are multiple vendors involved in a solution, okay, so probably if you face any kind of issues, then there will be a chances that one vendor is just passing these issues to other vendor, and other vendor is just blaming that other vendors. Okay, so this is happening nowadays. Okay, in a practical scenario. So it's advisable that if you have a limited vendor or single vendor who can provide this end-to-end solution, so that is the best one. Okay. So as a Tata Tele Business Services, how we can help you, how we can support you. Okay, so before that, we can just have a quick look about Tata Group, because Tata Tele Business Services is part of Tata Group companies. Okay, so Tata Group, it's around 140 years old group, and our annual turnover is more than $100 billion. And best part is that our 70% revenue that is coming from outside of India. So it means we have a very good global footprint, and we are present in all the 6 continents, all the major sectors like manufacturing, retail, hospitality, IT, software, media, communications. So in communications, we have 2 group companies, Tata Tele Business Services and Tata Communications, and we are operating in the same market. But we have done some kind of account level segregations, wherein some sets of account that is managed by Tata Tele Business Services, while there are some sets of account that is managed by Tata Communications. So Tata Tele Business Services specifically serve the SME or micro SME segments, okay? And we are also done some kind of product and service level agreements, wherein some sets of product and services of Tata Tele Business Services, Tata Communications can sell in the market, and vice versa. So there are some sets of product and services of Tata Communications, Tata Tele Business Services can sell in the market. So this is how we are operating in this market. This is our capability, Tata Tele Business Services capability. So we have around more than 1 lakh kilometer optical fiber network across India. We are present in all the major cities, tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 kind of cities, wherein we can provide our services. And we have more than 2,000 enterprise team. And probably you might also know that we are not doing direct business. We are doing our business with the help of our channel partners. So we have very good number of channel partners who are generally interacting with you for any kind of sales, service, and operations. Okay. So this is our capabilities. Now I will talk about our product portfolio. So we are serving SME business from last 15 years. And based on our own experience, based on our customer feedback, we have designed and developed this complete product portfolio. So our majority of business is connectivity, and I can say this is our core business. And in connectivity, we are providing voice connectivity and we are providing data connectivity, right? So in voice connectivity, we have PRI lines, we have SIP trunks. So by using this connectivity, you can make any PSTN call to your customers, or you can receive any call from your customer to your offices. Okay. And in data connectivity, we are providing internet lease line. So this is our very popular services, and we have a very good market share in this internet lease line. And we are also providing a list line. So that is nothing but point-to-point connectivity. So let's say if you have two offices and you want to connect both the offices and create a single network, so that is done through this list line, or I can say point-to-point line. If you have multiple offices across India or across the globe and you want to connect all your offices and create your own private network, so that can be done through this smart VPN. But apart from this connectivity, we are into collaboration. So we are providing audio, video, and web conferencing. Also, if you want to conduct any events, so we are providing webcasting. If you have any business wherein you are making calls to your international clients, so we can provide this international bridging services. In cloud and software as a services, so we are providing private cloud wherein you can host all your applications, or you can create your virtual servers, you can create your virtual storage, and you can access from anywhere across the globe. And in software as a services, we are providing cloud CRM, we are providing cloud storage, cloud telephony is there. In IoT, we are providing different kind of tracking solutions. If you are doing any kind of marketing activities, so we are providing missed call services, we are providing hosted IVR, we have live chat. If you are sending any bulk SMS, so we are providing SMS solutions or SMS gateway, wherein you can just send any transactional or promotional SMS to your customer. We are also providing toll-free number. So this is kind of unique number which can be published on your website. And if your customer will visit on your website, so they can find this number. And if they wanted to connect with you, so they can just dial this toll-free number and they can connect with you. Nowadays, there are a lot of cyber attacks are happening. So keeping in mind, we have started the cyber security solutions. So there are good cyber security solutions we'll have. So I will discuss about that. Now I will talk about some of the work from home solutions. So let's say if you are a functional head or if you are a business owner and your business is depend upon the voice calls. Okay, so probably nowadays if your employees are working from home, so there are a lot of questions comes in your mind, like how your customer will make call from home, right? How you can get analytics, right? If you have a CRM, so how you can integrate this CRM with your employees who are working from home? What about the downtime? How you can configure your IVR? So these are the questions probably you can that comes in your mind. Okay. So what we have done, we have started our cloud telephony solutions, and you can just subscribe these, and you can just transfer all this headache to your service provider. Okay. So in this cloud telephony platform, it's 100% cloud services. So there is no need to build any kind of infrastructure at your premises. And wherever your employee is there, so they can just make or receive calls from your customers, okay, or they can call to your customer, okay. And this supports the work from anywhere. So whether they are operating from office or they are operating from home or from different towns, so they can operate this platform and they can just run your business. So there are different kind of services available with this platform. So we are providing hosted contact center. So let's say if you are into call center kind of business, or if you have a service desk, support center, help desk center, so probably this contact center solution can help you on that matter. If you are doing any kind of marketing activity, so by using this call broadcasting solution, you can just send a recorded voice message to your customer, whether it's a transactional or promotional SMS, voice SMS. Okay. If you have a support center or help desk center, and wherein you are expecting that your customer can go through this IVR, IVR is nothing but it's interactive voice response. So wherein you can just play some greeting, welcome to this organization, press 1 for sales, press 2 for service. If you want this kind of solution, so that is also available with this platform. Also, we are providing click to call options. So you can just upload all your contact details in this portal. And once you click on the click to call option, that call will be placed by this cloud telephony platform. Also, we are providing this auto dialer. So your employees can just upload the contact details and the system will make call automatically. So these are the features available with this cloud telephony platform, and probably based on your use cases, you can just opt any of the features. Okay. Now I will talk about smart internet. So this is I can say this is a required for every organizations, right? So if your employees are working from home, so how they can access your office infrastructure? So this is the end-to-end solution provided by Tata Tele Business Services, wherein we are providing internet lease line at your office, and also we are providing this FortiGate UTM, and this UTM is just free of cost. So you need not to pay single paisa for this hardware. And we are providing the client VPN licenses, which can be installed on all your laptops or computers for the employees who are working from home. And once this setup is in place, so all your employees who are working from home, so they can directly access all your office infrastructure, all your applications, whether it's a CRM, ERP, whatever. Okay, so this is how we are offering this smart internet, and probably this is one of the very good solutions, and this is the need of an hour. And if you are operating from office, so yes, there are a lot of infrastructure cost available, right? So let's say if you are opening any new office or you are running any offices, so probably you might have EPBX, firewall, router, Wi-Fi, switches. So these are the hardware required to run your show. Okay. So in our solution that we call a smart office solution, so this is kind of office in a box solution, wherein you can just save all this infrastructure cost for your organization. Okay, so what is this solution? So this is a combination of hardware as well as the telecom services, wherein we are providing this hardware just free of cost. Okay, and this hardware has the multiple functionality. So this hardware can work as a IPPBX. This hardware can work as a router, firewall, and also there is a Wi-Fi access point. So this is a very effective hardware. Okay, so all the basic features or all the basic networking features you can get with this single hardware. Okay, and apart from this hardware, we are also providing this internet lease line connectivity and this PSTN connectivity, and I believe these are the basic or bare minimum requirement for any organization to run their show. Okay, so this is complete end-to-end solution, and if we go on the economic. Okay, so probably these are some tentative cost of this kind of hardware, and at least you can save this 1 lakh to 2 lakhs rupees for your organization by adopting such kind of solution. Okay. Now collaboration. So collaboration is not a new word, and probably we are connected with Zoom. This is also the collaboration platform. So collaboration is nothing but it's a joint venture of audio, video, and web conferencing. And nowadays, everybody is using this kind of tools to have the virtual meetings or webinars. And keeping in mind, we have also started our collaboration tool in the name of Global Meet. Okay, so the beauty of our solution is that so we are providing unlimited conferencing call. So there is no any per user license or per port licenses. It's 100% unlimited one. And in a single call, maximum 125 participants can join. And best part of our offering is that our platform is hybrid in nature. Okay, so the common features like sharing of files or presenting or a meeting recording, that is common across all the platforms. So there are a lot of vendors available who are providing collaboration tools. Okay, so the differentiation we are creating is that the platform is hybrid in nature. So we are providing internet-based calling as well as we are providing the PSTN calls. Okay, while the other platform like Zoom or Microsoft Teams or Cisco WebEx, they are providing just internet-based calling. So okay, so this PSTN calling we are providing for 80 countries. So wherever your employees or your customers are available, so they can just dial their local PSTN number and they can join in your conference call. And also this platform, by using this platform, you can make dial-out calls. So let's say if your employee is based out of US and you want to make just a dial-out call to your employee, so you can use this platform and you can make US call and you can connect to those employees. And this dial-out call will be also just free of cost. So any call, if you are making from this platform, that is just free of cost, whether it's a domestic call or international call. So that is the differentiation we are creating in the market. Okay. And a webcasting solution. So this is a very good tool wherein you can address a larger number of audience. So let's say if you have 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 or 10,000 of audience, you want to address them. So that is there. So this is the platform. Okay. So we are providing this platform and which is very customizable platform, and even it's a white label. So you can just put your logo, company logo, your sponsor logo, and you can use this platform to address your audience. So maximum capacity of this platform is 10,000 audience we can support. Also, this platform is secure enough, so you can there are a lot of security feature you can configure, so that if you intended to some audience should not join in your event, so you can block those audiences. Okay. Also, here you can create the registration page wherein you can just ask your audience to register first, then they are able to join in your events. Okay, and you can get the complete analytics. Okay, so this is how we are offering the webcasting platform, and even here you can create a multiple I can say virtual events, live. It seems like a live event. So you can create your lobby area, you can create your demo zone, you can create your conference room. So audience will go to any of the rooms and they can get their contents. Okay, so this is a very effective tool nowadays. Yes, so this is a very hot topic, cybersecurity. Okay, and probably you have seen in many of the news channels or newspapers, there are a lot. There are big giants. They have impacted with the cyber threats. Okay, and this ransomware attacks. So keeping in mind, we have started the cybersecurity solutions, and these are also the cloud-based solution. Okay, so there is no any kind of infrastructure required at your premises. So in this portfolio, we are providing endpoint security. So this is the solution which can protect all your endpoints like your mobile phone, your tablet, your computer from any kind of attacks. So there are multiple features we are offering like antivirus, anti-spam, anti-malware, anti-spying, anti-ransomware. But apart from these basic cyber security features, we are also providing the firewall features. So you can allow block some ports, you can allow block some protocols, or you can allow block some contents or websites. Okay, so even you can allow block some hardwares like your CD drive, your pen drive, your Bluetooth. So this is the end-to-end solutions which can protect all your endpoints from any kind of cyber threats. Email security, so this is specifically for emails. Okay, so if you are sending any email to your customer, or you are receiving any email from your customer, so that will be filtered from this platform from any kind of spam, virus, malware, or any kind of phishing emails. Okay, so probably you can just Google it. There are a lot of cyber threats that happen through the email only. Even the Cosmos Bank, so that fraud has happened through the email only. So this is a very important for organization to protect your emails. Okay, we are providing web security, and web security is just a kind of domain security wherein you can block whatever the sites your employee are intended to access. Okay, so these are very intelligent platform, and this platform has the capability or database enough which can analyze which website is genuine, which website is the phishing website, or which website has been hacked, and basis on this analysis or this database, so this platform will allow your employee to go on that particular website or not. So this is also very critical tool. Virtual firewall, so we are providing software version of firewall, and we have done tie-up with Palo Alto and FortiGate, and we are providing their software version, and this can be installed on any of your virtual machines, and we can configure all the firewall policies. Multi-factor authentication, so this is a kind of OTP solution. So you can protect all your website, you can protect your servers from any kind of unauthorized access. Okay, so here we are providing SMS-based OTP, and we are providing voice OTP, biometric, hard token, soft token. So there are multiple ways we can just authenticate your users or your employees who are trying to access your servers and websites. Software as a services, so there are very good solutions available, and these are very cost-effective solutions and readily available solutions. Okay, and you can just use for your organization. So let's, for example, live chat. So this is a very popular solution nowadays, and probably if you visit any of the websites, so probably you can see there is a live chat window. So this is how you can make your website interactive, so that if anybody will visit on your website, so they can find this live chat option, And if they want to contact with you, so they can just start this live chat, and they can start interacting with you. So this is how you can just make your website interactive. We are providing cloud storage, or I can say this is a document management services, wherein we are providing 500 GB space in our cloud, and you can just store all your confidential files and documents. Even here, you can create some policies like, for example, sales people can access only sales folder, account people can access only account folder. They are not accessing each other folder. So this type of policy you can create here. Also, you can define the rights of your documents. So some people can have the read-only access, some people can have the read and write access. So this type of policy you can create here. We are providing survey manager. So let's say if you are doing any kind of survey activity, so this is the platform wherein you can just define your question and answer, whether it's subjective or objective, and you can send this survey link to all your audience on the over the email. And once your audience will go on this survey link, and once they submit all the answer, they answer all the question and submit this survey link, so you can get the complete analytics, okay, at your backend portal. We are providing this cloud CRM, and this cloud CRM, probably you might know that CRM is the customer relationship management tool, and it's a very effective tool, and you can manage complete your customer database in a single tool. Okay, so here we are providing different kind of modules like pre-sales, post-sales, service modules. Okay, basis on that you can just run any campaign, and basis on that that campaign, if any lead generates, so you can record those leads, you can define the stages of those leads, okay, and you can manage your complete contact details of your customer. So there are a lot of things you can do with this CRM platform. Also, we are providing this fee collector. So this is specifically for education segment, or any kind of retail segments. Okay, so if you wanted to collect any kind of payment from your customer or your vendor, so this is a platform wherein they can just go on the payment button, and this they can select the payment gateways, and the payment will be credited on your bank account. So these are the very good I can say applications available and readily available. Probably it can help you on your business. In IoT portfolio, so we are providing the tracking solution. So fundamentally all are the same solutions, but yes, basis on different use cases, we have just given the name. So let's say if you want to track your bus, truck, car, or cabs, so that is part of fleet management. If you want to track your school bus, so this is specifically for education segment, so that is part of school bus tracking. So here we are providing mobile application, and this mobile application can be shared with all the parents, and parent can come to know where the school bus right now. If you have workforce who are roaming here and there in the market, and you want to track them, so that is part of workforce tracking. If you are a manufacturing company and our logistic business, and you are transporting some goods and material from one location to other location, and you wanted to track them, so that is part of asset management. So fundamentally all are the tracking solutions. So here we are providing a web panel, and wherein you can get the real-time location details of your things. Okay, and apart from this basic tracking, there are some other features are also available. So for example, so you can create your own defined route, or you can create a geofence area. You can get some historical database. You can integrate your vehicle fuel sensor with your vehicle, so that you can track the fuel. You can integrate with temperature sensor. So there are a lot of features available with this platform, and based on your requirement, we can just customize the solution. So I think this is my last slide, and probably I will end up my this presentation with this positive note, okay, by Steve Jobs. So let's go invent tomorrow rather than worrying about what happened yesterday. So it's a very important, right? So just explore the future, and I can say you can move ahead. So that's it from my side. Over to you, Dr. Yogesh.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This was really wonderful that you've been able to share with us a lot of products and services that a good brand like Tata is coming up. Certain questions that come to my mind as an SME is do you find people reluctant in the SME sector to adopt technology?
Yeah, so Dr. Yogesh, I don't think that people are reluctant. So basically, generally, in case of SME segment, cost is the big constraint for them. Okay, right? So I will just pass this message to all the SMEs or micro SMEs. So these technologies are not very costly. Okay, so there are vendors available who can just provide this technology in very cost effective manner, and even they can customize this kind of technology basis on your own requirement. I believe that almost almost all the SMEs, they are using some kind of technologies, right? So some SMEs are using some social media sites for their marketing activities. Some are adopting IoT, some are adopting cloud solutions, some are adopting this artificial intelligence, voice board, chatbots. So I don't think that they are reluctant. Yeah, only thing is that cost matters for SMEs.
Cost matters for SMEs, and it does because it's a own funded thing. So that's definitely so. Do you suggest certain products up to a certain level? Say, assuming we have a lot of people who have turnovers between 1 crore to 10 crores. So, what do you suggest to those SMEs? What kind of technologies or what kind of systems they must have in their company so that they are able to sustain and scale up from there? Any specific, these are the things. Like I generally, listen to a lot of technology people, but we have certain products like SAP and everything coming up, and they spend so much of money, but they're not able to implement. All right. And that challenge is seen. I have so many friends of mine who have paid 2 lakhs, 5 lakhs, 10 lakh rupees for implementing that SAP, and it is not getting utilized. What is are there bare minimum systems that you need to have? What are those systems? At least in the category of 1 to 10 crores.
Yeah, very nicely, nice question, Dr. Yogesh. Okay, so I have mentioned that even the vendor selection is very important for any organization. Okay, so probably you need to find a very reliable and trusted vendor who can provide this end-to-end solutions. Okay, and even they can implement properly so that you can get the maximum benefit out of it. Okay, so by adopting this kind of technologies, yes, there is no need of any kind of physical infrastructure, and this is the era of cloud technology, I can say. And you can just install this SAP or CRM or any kind of application on the cloud platform, and it's just a very cost effective. So let's say if you are purchasing any kind of physical infrastructure, so this physical infrastructure has very limitations. Okay, so if you are migrating over the cloud, so there is this limitation will not come into picture. So at any given point in time, if your vendor says that we need to upgrade to this level, so easily you can upgrade your infrastructure. And if you see that this your infrastructure is not properly utilized, okay, so you can downgrade the scale and you can save some cost for your organization. So
you can make it dynamic.
Yeah,
you can make it
both are
dynamic.
possible. Yes, upgrade and downgrade anytime.
Now this is because of the cloud. This is because of the cloud mechanism. Because I remember in 2004 in the organization that I was working as an employee, my job was to implement Sybil, which is the Oracle product across the nation, and it was such a big. IBM was handling and Tata was handling that project. By the way. So IBM, Tata, and Oracle were using, and we were implementing the entire CRM across the country. Hardware was a big thing. Hardware was a big thing, and because cloud coming in, that hardware cost is gone on toss, and which is very nice for SMEs. Is there any specific product that you would say कि यार ये तो होना चाहिए, कम से कम ये होना ही चाहिए?
Yeah, so basic services, if you talk about, so that is the internet lease line for any organization. That internet connectivity is important. So let's say if you are using this cloud services, right? So that is also accessible through the internet. So that is the bare minimum requirement. And also this PSTN connectivity, so that is also bare minimum requirement for any organization. Okay, so nowadays the cloud telephony is also available. So the things are moving towards cloud or over the cloud. And even I can assume in coming 4-5 years, almost everything will be placed over the cloud. Okay, so probably you can just explore the cloud technology, software as a service technology. So these are the very good applications or tools available for your business.
Wonderful. We also have a question that's come: what size or packages are available, and what is the ideal one? So I think, Anandji, I asked the similar question in a different format, but we'll go to the first question that you've asked: is cloud cost effective for servers? So what can be the cost difference? Uh, uh, I'll just add on to that question. I'm assuming that cloud takes away the cost of infrastructure, the hardware, the servers, and all those things. So the more important question here is it safe? How safe is when you put in your data on cloud? What is nowadays the data is getting sold, the consumer behaviors are getting sold, and all those things. How safe is that? And how does Tata handle this typically?
Yeah. So, Dr. Yogesh, I believe it's not specifically for Tata Telebusiness Services. Rather, I can say all the cloud service provider who are providing these services, and I can assure you that is 100% safe. Okay, because these are the well-known brands who are providing these cloud services like Microsoft Azure, AWS, IBM, Google, Oracle, Tata. So you need to trust on brand, okay? And even if you have a very sensitive data, so this cloud service provider is also signing the non-disclosure agreement. So you can just sign the non-disclosure agreement and you can move ahead. And even in case of infrastructure, so this cloud service provider are taking a great care about their infrastructure from any kind of cyber attacks. Okay, so they are the subject matter expert, and they are well known how to manage their infrastructure.
True. So I hope, Anandji, your question has been answered. That takes us to, I just have one more question, and we'll throw it to the audience. Request audience, if you have any questions, please ask. It'll be a nice thing to interact. What is the general time frame when, say, I want to implement something as a system? What is the general? कितने दिन लगते हैं कि एक system को, या छोटी system हो उसे implement करने में? Generally कितना वक्त लगता है?
Yes. So, sir, if you are talking about the cloud implementation, so it's a few minutes only, I can say. So just you can create your server in 2 minutes time. Any kind of capacity you can create in just a 2-minute time, and you can just upload your applications. Okay, so in a I can say max to max 1 hour, if you are you can make your complete infrastructure up and running. Okay, and even there are different kind of services available with the cloud platform, right? So some are providing infrastructure as a services, some are providing platform as a services. Okay, so some are providing software as a services. So let's say if you go for the platform as services, so you need not to install any kind of your this platform like Java and other thing, or a development platform, or a Windows or Oracle database. So that is already inbuilt. So you can just use it. Okay, so it's a very quick and very fast. Wow. So I can just say within a few minutes you can build your complete infrastructure, and with any capacity,
with any capacity. Great. This was very interactive. Can you elaborate more? Manisha has a question. Can you elaborate more on cloud telephony services and its cost?
Yeah. So nowadays in market there are service provider available who are providing cloud telephony. Tata Telebusiness Services is one of them. Okay, the business model is different for different organizations. Some organizations are charging like per agent basis, while Tata is charging on per channel basis. Channel is nothing but this, if you are making a call, so that consume one channel, right? So we are charging on channel basis. We are not charging on the agent basis. So how many agents, as many as agent you can have, but whatever the actual you will make call, so basis on that we are charging. And cloud telephony is a cloud solution. So there is no any infrastructure required at your premises. Infrastructure, I mean, you need not to have any kind of EPBX, any kind of physical connectivity like ERI or SIP trunk at your premises. Okay, so we'll provide a web panel, and you can just log in this web panel, and you can just make a call to your customer. Or if your customer is calling on that particular number, so that can be directly routed to your mobile phone or your landline phone. So this is how this platform can work.
So say, assuming I want to build up a sales mechanism, say a social media lead comes up, he gives a call on that number that directly comes to my panel. and I can receive those calls. Is that how it works?
Yeah. So click to call. So that feature can be so in this cloud telephony. So all the cloud telephony service provider offering the API integration. So you can integrate this API with any of your applications. So let's say for click to call. So if you have integrated this API, so if you visit on any website, if there is a number and once you click on that number, so that the call will be made.
Wow, wonderful. One more question that has come up is, can we replace all the laptops by interface machine without storage?
Yeah, so that is possible.
Yeah.
Can do that.
Anandji, I have done this in my company. My people do not use hard drives in their laptops.
Yes.
Everything is on NAS.
Correct.
So yes, it is possible. It is possible. Right. Wonderful. Very nice. And let me tell you, it is very safe. I'm the user of that kind of a system, and I'm using Tata's, of course. I'm a user of that kind of a system. So yes, it is very, very safe. You don't need high-end laptops and hard drives and RAMs to be built. Everything is on that. Wonderful. Anybody else? Okay. So Swapnil has a question. Swapnil from EC is joined. Swapnil, welcome. I think you joined from Amravati. We want to automate the things in our office. Can you please elaborate on how much create smart office? How to create a smart office? Okay. I don't know if that can be answered here, but Yogesh, you can try. Go ahead.
Yeah. So Swapnil ji, basically, so automation is depend upon your business use cases, right? So which kind of business you are into and what is your expectation. Basis on that, any automation can be done. Okay. So no issues. So we can have an offline discussion. We need to understand yes all your requirement. Basis on that, we can suggest the appropriate solution for your requirement.
Wonderful. Very nice. Very nice. And also, let me also say this in the same breath. All the details, everybody who's arisen right now in this meeting will receive the recorded versions and all the details that they can get in touch with. Everybody who's not an Horizon right now, my humble request here is, we are a non-profit organization. Be a part of that organization and enjoy these benefits that we are trying to give you. Okay, that's my humble request. And any more questions before I step down? And,
yeah, can
yes.
I ask?
Yes, of course. Go ahead.
दुबे जी, आपका एक तो presentation बहुत ही बढ़िया and it was very simplified. You know, probably those who are not educated like me, we have understood it. I have understood it very clearly. Probably for the first time, I have understood in totality. So I'm sure you have already said there, you know, you conduct the survey. So for example, a company like me, you know, in case I want to invite your people to do a survey, so that can be arranged.
So regarding survey means you.
No, I think, you know, I'm trying to interpret this. What all you can suggest me as a total solution?
No. So you know, you have
a lot of services. You have a lot of services.
Okay. So you are asking for that. What kind of solutions is best suitable for your organization, right?
Like, you know, you have fleet management, task force management, all those things.
So that is very much possible, sir. So you just give us time. So probably we can visit your office and we can suggest and we can understand all your infrastructure, all your requirement, and we can provide the appropriate and cost-effective solution.
And one more last point from my side. You have said smart office and you have showed you know, some sort of some small equipment. So just slightly elaborate on that.
Yeah, so basically smart office is a combination of hardware. उसमें हम लोग hardware देते हैं और उसके साथ आपका टेलीफोनी कनेक्टिविटी. So for example, अगर आप कोई नया ऑफिस ओपन करते हैं तो आपके लिए बेयर मिनिमम रिक्वायरमेंट क्या होता है? टेलीकॉम कनेक्टिविटी से आपको एक इंटरनेट का लिंक चाहिए और एक टेलीफोन का लिंक चाहिए, राइट? तो दैट इज द बेयर मिनिमम रिक्वायरमेंट. वो हम दोनों सर्विसेज इस सोल्यूशन के साथ देते हैं. और साथ में अगर ये इस हार्डवेयर आपका रिक्वायरमेंट होता है ऑफिस में कि आपको एक राउटर चाहिए, फायरवॉल चाहिए, स्विच चाहिए, ईपीबीएक्स चाहिए, राइट? तो ये सबको हमने एक ही हार्डवेयर में बंडल कर दिया है, क्लब कर दिया है. और वो हार्डवेयर हम लोग फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट देते हैं, उसका एक भी पैसा आपसे नहीं लेते हैं. जो टेलीकॉम सर्विसेज है उसका जो स्टैंडर्ड रेट है वही चार्जेस हम लेते हैं. So this is how you can just get all the networking hardware and all the telecom connectivity with the help of single solution and in a very cost effective manner. So that is the objective of that smart office solution.
Yeah, thank you, Yogesh.
There is one more question that somebody is asking. Sir, as we said, we can replace all the hard drives and put data on cloud. Can you please tell more? And can Tata have any product for that? I think Swapnil, either you've joined late or something, because he's already spoken about all those products. Okay, but no worries with that. Sujata Joshi is asking, we face problems with mobile and telephone calling. We being travel industry, communication is the backbone. Can we use cloud calling? So very good question.
Yeah, so ma'am, you can yes use the cloud calling. Okay, so probably so there might be some options, right? So if you are not getting a mobile signal, so probably that is issue in case of cloud services. Okay, because this call will come on your mobile phone. Second option is that if there is issue on mobile signal, so probably you can go for the physical connectivity and you can just make any call or receive calls. Okay, so that is the only option because for calling there should be some connectivity. If there is no any GSM network or connectivity, so probably this cloud solution is not suitable for that particular scenario. Okay. So in that scenario, you should go for the physical connectivity. I believe that is the only option.
Wonderful. One of your channel partners also joined us.
No, he's our member.
Yeah, Mangesh is also a member, by the way. He's also one of the channel partners.
Oh,
so
great.
Saying that, yeah, please get in touch with him and he can definitely help. Any other question that can come from the member is more welcome. We have last 2 minutes to go, and I would hand it over to Mohan and Turkarji. Thank you, Mohanji. Thank you, Yogesh, for coming in. Mohanji, over to you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Yogesh. Yeah.
Dubey, it was wonderful, very simplified, and put at your presentation, the slides also, the contents of the slide, the presentation, the pictures, it was absolutely simplified. We really enjoyed, all of us, I'm sure. I am totally grateful to you for your time and your presentation. I'm sure many of us will contact you and we'll take the help of Tata. Tata is a big name and we would love to get associated with Tata. So I'm absolutely grateful to you. I'm grateful to my all friends and trustees, those who have organized this event. And last but not least is all participants, those who have been here and they have been asking questions, interacting with you. I am grateful and thankful to all of them. Thank you very much. And we will remain connected, Yogesh Dubey, in future, always from today onwards.
Sure, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All the Arise team. Okay, thank you very much for giving me this.
And my one request to all attendees, those who have been members, I'm very happy that they have been attending, and those who are non-members, I would love them that they become members. See, our annual charges are only 10,000 rupees, and we have the packages for 6 months, 2 years, and 3 years. And as Dr. Yogesh has highlighted, it is a non-profit organization, and there are a lot of activities. You must have seen, Dubey, the activities which were presented by Niranjan. And as he is rightly saying, we involve spiritual influencers, we involve social influencers, and the third is we involve people like those who are in the technology. So the whole idea of Dr. Yogesh's ambition and vision is to share the knowledge and wisdom so that all entire community comes up very fast, get advanced very fast. So I'm requesting those who are non-members, please become members and in fact volunteer your time and energy to have much more activities than this. Thank you, all of you. Thanks again, Dubey, for your time and presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.